Hello YouTube, welcome back to my channel, and in this video I'll be showing you something slightly different, something which you don't see every day, and it is regarding the display on the Samsung Galaxy S8. This is my midnight blue color which I got from Samsung less than 48 hours ago, and I noticed this yesterday. I was ignoring it, but I think it's come to a point where I cannot ignore it anymore, and I thought I will let you guys know, my followers, my subscribers, that there's a little bit of issue with the display on the Samsung Galaxy S8. It's showing me some sort of a pink hue or red tint. Erica Griffin, who's also a senior YouTuber, she's calling it red tint, whereas to me, it seems to me as if it's a bit of pinkish, so I'm calling it pink hue. Whatever you call it, there is definitely an issue with the display on the Samsung Galaxy S8, and it's very visible against a white background. So let me turn the lights off and show you guys what I am trying to show you here. I hope you can see that on the camera. So there you go. My lights are now off, guys, and we are now in a darker room. Okay, so let's get into settings and then get into display and then to screen mode. Now this is where all your screen modes are: adaptive display, AMOLED cinema, AMOLED photo, whichever suits to your needs. But I normally keep it on adaptive display as it's the most flexible option. So if you tap on color balance right at the bottom, you can see you got RGB color sequence. This is where you can change the color tone of your display. So if I turn the red bit all the way up, there you go, guys, and you can see the screen has got a very visible pink hue or red tint, whatever you call it. It seems more pink to me than red. That's why I'm calling it a pink hue. So if I turn the screen around, guys, at different angles, you can see the pink hue is very, very visible. And it's only when I turn it down, you can see all of a sudden the color tone changes and it's more white and blue now. Now this is what Samsung has been saying officially out to the media, that if you see your screen having any sort of pink tint or red tint, please go into your settings, your color balance settings, and reduce the red so you can have more white and bluish effect, which is not looking as bad as the one with the red all the way up. But obviously the question is not that. The question is people want to see the full RGB color gamut. So you want to have a screen with full red, full green, and full blue colors, and showing you a nice punchy colors. However, like I said, when you turn the red all the way up like that, guys, the screen changes its temperature and it goes into this pink tint or a red tint, whatever you call it. Now this is potentially an issue because when you are surfing the web on Chrome, for instance, or anything else, you can see it clearly against the white background. However, when you're using the phone day to day, like using WhatsApp, YouTube, taking photos and browsing the internet or whatever you're doing, guys, you probably won't notice it as much. It's only visible once you go against a white background. So I've been in touch with Samsung regarding this, and they've been very helpful so far to me. So I went on to Twitter to get in touch with Samsung, guys, and they asked me to DM them, which I did, and that was the conversation. As it says, just to confirm, did you get this from us or a third party? I said from you guys, Samsung UK, and then they said, okay, we will arrange a remote management session for you with our friend and support. If you would like to arrange this, can you please provide us with all your details, blah blah blah, IMA, full address, name, whatever. And then say, yes guys, that would be great. Tomorrow I'm available between 1500 to 1700 hours and no later, please. So hopefully if this goes ahead, they haven't confirmed it just yet, but if it does go ahead, Samsung will remotely access my Samsung Galaxy S8 and they will look into it and see why am I having this pink tint or a red tint issue on the display. Also, I've been doing my own test, guys, to see what the actual problem is and if I can see the red tint. So you can see here, if I go here, this is the hardware software test. So let's tap into LED. There you go, guys. If you see, the whole background has now turned white, and if I change the angle and tilt the phone left and right, you can see very clearly that up top here, I don't know if you can see that on the camera, but up top here I can see the pink light or the red tint is actually bleeding around the edges, just there, guys. There you go. It's pretty visible. It might not be visible on the camera, guys, but looking at live right now, from what I can see, it is very, very visible. There you go. And especially when you change the angles just a bit, tilt the device left and right, you can see the pink hue is very, very visible. So also look at the green bit there. So still you can see it, and so in the blue you can still see it. So the red tint or the pink hue or the pink tint, whatever you call it, guys, it's very much visible on the Samsung Galaxy S8. I am in touch with Samsung, like I said, and hopefully they will find a solution to it. I've also been informed by Engadget. I was actually reading their website, and in fact they haven't informed me. I've been the one going to have a look on their website. I have already updated my social media, guys, that there was an official statement from Samsung. They will be releasing an OTA update next week at some point, and hopefully that will fix the issue. Now, according to Erica Griffin, this is not a software issue, and she reckons that an OTA update will not solve the problem. And she reckons that it's a hardware issue, and if you have the pink tint, you must at all cost get your phone replaced or exchanged or whatever it takes. Apparently not all units are having this issue, but it seems to me that certain units are definitely having this issue with the display going red or pink. So guys, wanted to give you a quick update. I thought I'll let my subscribers, my followers know what this story is. Not a huge issue, like I said. If you're using it for day-to-day stuff like emailing, WhatsApping, making phone calls, you probably won't notice it. I love the phone so far. A good battery life, good performance. But this one little annoying thing is really, letting it down. Otherwise, in a very, very good, solid phone so far from what I can see. So guys, if you like my video, give it a thumbs up. Any questions, please feel free to ask me in the comment section. And like always, please subscribe as it helps. Do stay tuned. There's plenty more to come on the S8. If my S8 goes back to Samsung, I will let you know. And if it doesn't go back to Samsung, you will still see videos for cases coming up, for gaming performance. And like I said, in day-to-day use, you probably won't see the red tint or the pink hue. So guys, that's it from me, and I shall see you very soon.